Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, October 27th, 2021, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Um, Today started out like most of the other days, pretty terrible, but uh, we have some reason for hope today, and it's perhaps ironical, but maybe it's expected that on such a day, the Dow, after having made new record highs 3 days in a row, the Dow kind of took a dump today, down 266 points. And as you can see here, it's closed right on its absolute low. Normally, you would expect that it was going to go even lower tomorrow with that kind of close, but I've learned that frequently the Dow will do absolutely the opposite of what anybody would normally expect. So I'm not expecting. Uh, I'd be surprised if we get any follow through, downside follow through on this. But I hope we do. The, the lower the Dow goes, I think the better off we are. Anyway, we came into the day with seven positions and closed out six of those. We closed out negative with only one closing positive. Yeah, that's pretty typical for our trading recently, and we closed out negative $7,600 on those seven positions. So I was just, yeah, here we go again. This is just disgusting. And then I went out and ran some errands rather than watch this uh, nonsense on the screen. And then I came back and was pretty amazed. Things had changed quite a bit. And we got into four new positions. Only one of those is positive, three negative. But we're holding positive over $15,000. And this is the stock that made all the difference. This is IRNT, which is IronNet Incorporated. And I looked here the last 3 days. We've had a couple false starts here. On Monday, in the middle of the day, this thing popped up and we bought it. And then got out of that yesterday with $1,000 loss. And then it pops up again and we buy nearly the high tick of the day there. This is yesterday, closes against us, and then we got out of that today with negative $2,300. So up to that point, IronNet isn't looking very good. And then out of the clear blue sky, about the third hour, this thing takes off, and I mean takes off. We buy it on re-entry, and it keeps going and going and going. At the very top here, in the last 15 minutes, this thing was up $22,000. It did back off, but on the close, we're still up $19,000. So this qualifies so far as an outlier trade. And that always looks real good. Now, and that's where we're coming up with $15,000 plus in open trade. It's nothing else. This is one stock. Now, nothing ever goes perfectly, and in the aftermarket, they've driven this down actually a couple dollars, which is not real good, but the only thing is it's pretty easy to push these stocks around in the thinly traded aftermarket. So this may not mean anything. What's going to be telling is how this thing opens up in the regular during regular hours tomorrow morning. I've seen it all, and practically none of it is good. But I can hope that maybe we will get a good outlier trade out of IronNet. We'll just have to see. Anyway, that's how it went today. See you tomorrow on Thursday.